We're live. I feel like that should be part of our intro. And like, I like the stripper music, but also we're live.
It says offline.
Give it a second. It'll update. Mary Jane knows. And Robin. And Holly. And Beyond. And Anita. And Sour Creamy. And Linda. What's up, fam?
But it says on there it's offline.
But obviously, it's not offline if people are posting.
I don't know.
Do y'all see me?
Oh my God. Don't. They're on me. So what are you going to do today?
Okay, good. Today, I'm almost out of Stone Coat, so we're going to do product review of, where am I? I'm here. Not there. Liquid Diamond Casting Resin. I know. Sour Cream has such a good name. So, I don't know anything about this. Judy gave this to me to do a product review. I have not been in contact with this company. I don't know anything about them. I'm just going back to our roots, and we're doing some product reviews and things. And I haven't heard that much about this. Y'all don't worry. I'll get more Stone Coat in the next couple days. I have it on order. It'll be here in a minute. So this is casting resin, but if you look it up, it also says epoxy resin. So I don't know if this is like a dual. I mean, obviously it's a dual purpose. You can use casting resin to not do castings. But I'm going to use it as a test on a canvas. This was a canvas that I had painted on. Didn't like. Just prepped it over to be a white, again, situation. Well, mostly white. It's not a solid spray, but I'm going to use mostly opaques anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm also going to do one of our gemstone castings. This is the number 03. And fun fact, B, I forgot to tell you, are the people that do the heat guns that we use all the time, they also have these now. Please hold. So we'll be able to get new ones, because I don't know if you guys have this problem, but every time I use something silicone made with resin, it always attracts all, like, it never cleans out completely. So we're going to do this. And I pulled up some information on it because the bottle, where are you? You're over here. You're over here too. The bottle doesn't tell me much. It says that it's a liquid diamond casting resin, part A, 2-to-1, cures, crystal clear, and rigid like glass, extra low viscosity, resists moisture, heat, and yellowing. But other than that, like, it doesn't tell me what amount of heat it resists. It doesn't give me a working time or a set time. It says no VOCs, but we'll see about that. All it really says direction-wise is that it's a 2-to-1 on either one of these. And this is slightly ambering already. This is true to the color that's on the screen right now. I'm not really that concerned with it as long as it goes back to regular clear when we mix it with the part A. And I can see in the bottle, you guys can even see that it's super thin. That is the extra low viscosity part of this. And all that means to me is I'm not going to use that much heat because it's just going to leave my substrate. And usually when something is a 2-to-1, it cures like more fast, more quickly. More faster. I've had my Stone Coat hardener be kind of ambered when I got it as well, but it always cleared up when I mixed the part A and the part B, so we'll see. I don't know.
You're that one.
Oh, hey. So I'm going to sippy and get this show on the road.
Sippy, y'all.
Also, casting. I wasn't ready.
It's Sunday.
I don't
I had
understand.
to.
Okay. So, Maria, I'm going to get some faux rizzle and try it for you guys. Most of the time, casting resins are thinner. And the reason is, the thinner your resin, the least likely it is to hold on to micro bubbles. And you want all the bubbles to work their way through the resin and out, ultimately. So, okay, come here. Moo wants to say hi early, I guess. Are you good? I'm just gonna... just cuddle bug for a minute. You good? You okay? You just need love and attention? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I got interrupted by my son. What up, AB? You just let me know when you're on your way. I'll be ready. Okay. Are you ready to get down? You can go lay down like a big bear? Okay. Go lay down. All right. Get the show on the road. Hey, y'all. So I love how these cups says caution, it's approximate measurement instead of it's a measurement. What does that even mean? Like, what's the use if it's not exact? So we'll just use one of these. Not this one because it's got stuff in it. Okay, I'm here. Judy! Alright, so since we're going to do a casting as well as this piece I'm pretty sure is a 10 by 10, so we don't need that much for that, but we're going to fill up these two thingamaboppers. So that's going to be... Maria, I changed it and I guess it didn't populate, so I'll just go back in and change it again. Thank you for bringing that up, though.
You need to put on Bling It.
I have most of the Bling-Its on there. Holly, what happened? So Kenny just popped in and said he's a disgruntled and sad Cowboys fan, but he's glad that Philly lost, so.
Oh, Philly lost?
I thought you'd be happy to hear that.
Oh, yes! All day long.
That sounds awesome, Sherry.
Is at that game.
Maria, it should be under the resin art pigments. So, these are both about the same viscosities, so I don't think it matters whether you mix the A or the B in. As you can see, it's a brand new, still has a safety seal for your safety. And so I guess we're gonna go with, let's do 8 ounces. Well, looks like we're gonna do more than 8 ounces. And this one is also safety sealed. I'm not gonna use the same tip to open this one because cross-contamination and etc. So I was gonna do not that many ounces, but turns out no, it's 2 to 1. Okay.
It's 2 to 1?
Yes. So let me think. So I have 5 ounces and 5 ounces. So I need to add another 5 ounces of this bad boy. We're gonna like a lot more than I anticipated. Y'all, make sure you read and remember.
Did somebody say that, or did you just?
No, I just remembered as I was pouring it. So now I need about 5 ounces in here to make it a 2-to-1. And when you have a 2-to-1, you can always remember that the bigger jug is going to be the 2-part because it's going to even out. So there. And I'm going to get a bigger bucket to mix these in. If I can get this.
Bigger boat.
Gonna need more wax, B.
We don't need more wax.
Well, unless I can get it all in one. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. It's so liquidy. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one that has mathing issues. You'll make me feel right at home. Right. Yes, it is a little bit yellow, but I'm not really that concerned unless it stays yellow. Y'all, I'm just on the struggle bus tonight. I used an old my
What'd you do?
stick snapped. It was one of the old crappy ones.
Use a new one.
Thanks. Okay. I'm seriously driving the struggle bus today. No, Patty, you didn't. We decided to rearrange everything, and so that got postponed. I posted in the Poor People's group today our status update of rearranging our life, basically.
Trying to make some more room for our life.
Yep. So it doesn't give me much. There's a little bit of smell. It smells like ammonia. Just B. I need your nose. It's super. Where are you? You're all the way over there. It's super liquidy, even though it's really cold here today. Thank you, Holly. B, I need your face. And this is every bit as thin as I thought it would be. It's still a little bit amber hued, but only slightly. It's almost not enough to notice, but you know, I can still see it. Can y'all still see it, or is that just me? It's obviously not as yellow as it was. B, I need your face. Tell me if you smell it, anything.
It smells like a.
It almost smells like ammonia to me.
Yeah, it smells like
Ammonia mixed with plastic.
Yeah, it's not like a bad smell, but you can smell it.
Right, but this says no VOCs.
Well, I don't know.
That would be
It looks like we might have held on to this for too long.
a slight lie. We just got it from Judy not too long ago. Anyways, it doesn't tell me. Yeah, Clara, I'm going to, but only for test purposes. So I'm gonna mix it up for the standard like 3 minutes ish that I typically do. I feel like it has mixed into itself really well already, but I don't want to take that, you know, I don't want to risk it not like setting. I want to have a good test of this stuff. Oh yeah, that's true, Sally. But, you know, most resins are like touting the fact that there's no odor. And I want to give you guys a full, complete review. So I'm going to review everything from odor to workability, working time. And it, like, I even pulled up online on the turnerswarehouse.com product listing. And it says low viscosity, bubble free, fast curing, crystal clear epoxy resin casting system. Liquid Diamonds is a specially formulated epoxy that was designed for the crafting industry. Ideal applications are for castings, decorative purposes, jewelry making, and all crafts. They basically don't tell you that much about what you can do with this stuff. And then it says this crystal resin cures crystal clear and will exhibit a high gloss finish. Liquid Diamonds cures within 24 hours and is very reactive. What do y'all think that means? That it's very reactive. Is it gonna explode? The mix ratio is 2-to-1 by volume or weight. Please note curing times can vary based on temperature and humidity. Can take several days to fully harden in certain situations. So that's the only real information that I could find on this stuff in particular, both on the bottle and online. So we'll see how it goes. As you can see, it's like still super duper liquidy. Like, I don't even know if y'all could see how that was, but it's super liquidy. So it has a bad temperament. It gets angry easily. Now, I know I had some little teeny tiny baby cups over here somewhere. There they are. Maybe it will thicken up a bit, but never know.
That's what she said.
Y'all set me up. I know you did. So I'm going to use 4 colors today. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just used to resin that has like honey consistency, I suppose. And this has more like, I don't even know what to like relate it to. I think I want a little bit more of this pink. Sue, it is not warm in Texas. It's probably low 40s today.
Yeah. You can feel it through the windows.
Well, you can feel any temperature through our windows. So this color is Wild Jasmine by Resin Art. It is one of the most vibrant pinks that I have. It should be in stock. Grandma Kathy says it's good to see your smiling face, Jeff.
I'm always smiling.
I feel like everybody collectively gave you the side eye just then. Beyonce says low 40s is still shorts weather for me. Y'all, if it gets in the low 70s, I'm like, it's cold. I don't like it. I don't want any part of this. So, the next color I'm using is dark turquoise. I don't have this in stock currently, but have it on order. So hopefully sooner rather than later, I'll have that in for you guys. In that order also will be the 007 colors. Super pumped about that. Try 3 degrees. Nope.
It's so weird.
Kenny gave us $3.99 for some type of alcohol pour out for the Cowboys. If you have a beer, I don't want to waste my wine. Just turn some out for the RIP. Y'all, even though I'm mixing like thick paste into this, it's still like super runny. But that's okay. Yeah, I know, sour cream. The dark turquoise is one of my favorite colors of all time ever. What up, JJ? Also, one of my favorites is this bright gold from Just Resin. It's basically liquid molten gold, I feel like. And we have the brightness up on this screen so that you can see the true vibrancy of the pink. But this is slightly less gaudy than it looks on the camera right now, on the overhead. Fun fact, this resin a little bit dulled out my gold. Hey, look at this.
Fun fact.
Look.
Ooh.
Where are you?
Huh. That's strange.
It is strange. Should be very much more vibrant than this. It is, Clara. It's Wild Jasmine by Resin Art. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my bright gold because I don't like this color. And I feel like more paint will help me. It's not like it's going to turn into marshmallow fluff. Maybe it will. But I feel like I could mix a lot more color into this resin because it is so much thinner. Well, that helped, but not by a whole lot. Weird.
A whole stretch.
Maybe that is what they meant by reactive. I don't know. So, I'm also going to use this white.
That's good. That's a lot.
I know, but I know. And it's taking longer to mix this in than it usually does, which is weird.
And it's like milky.
I know.
That's like super runny. What?
Because it's not opaque.
Maybe it's a reaction with whatever's in there.
I don't know. I'm also going to use the Bling It Red because I have this much more this. Jen just did a throwback. She said, see if your wine turns green in this resin too.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
Y'all would have had to be with us for a long time. Absolutely, Jacqueline, I totally will. I've already brought them out there on the other table. So if you've been following us for a little bit, you saw me put wine into resin to see what it would do. Turns out it doesn't do like you would want it to do. It turns the most putrid green color.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I can, Janice. Oh, thank you, Anita.
Yeah.
So where are you? You're up here. I can't.
Yeah.
Try not to pour it out on the... It's still probably a slightly under opaque, but I don't want to risk it for the biscuit, so to speak. Oh yeah, Vamp? Awesome. It is Miyasa. So the resin art colors don't like to be mixed into this as easily as other colors did. All right. Let's move our colors out of the whir. If I like these colors but don't like this resin, I'm gonna have to revisit it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this butter down. It's kind of what it's like is like when you heat oil in a pan, how it's...
I mean, look how thin. Like you didn't even heat it up.
And it's
It's
not,
cold in here.
yeah, it is not hot in here at all. Thanks, y'all. Well, at least we got you in the end, Miss Anita.
I was hoping you can see that, how thin it was, but I can't.
So, because this is a very thin resin, and it is made for casting mainly, I know, Grandma Kathy, you've been with us for a hot minute. So, you don't have to add that much heat because it's going to expel the bubbles by themselves, right? Right. In theory. Pink. Done. I call it Ode to Warhol. Look at that pink bee, like IRL.
Oh, wow. I cannot believe how runny that is.
Agreed, M wrapper. It does have an orangey hue in real life because of, I think it's got like a red type bling it in it, maybe. I just ran it out and it's like mixing in almost. B, look at this. With this teal because it's so thin.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna do it on Snapchat. Ooh, this is like super bright.
Mm-hmm. Prairie resin, I use a spray gesso.
Oh my gosh. Look.
Oh, thank you, Rusty.
Look at my...
That's weird. I don't know what to say about that. All right. Let's run some gold. They may do it. Tiffany, I know they just were working on an art coat. Nope. A casting resin that you could actually cast up to 3 inches thick. How bananas is that?
It's pretty different.
It's way different. I'm gonna have to do this color combo again. I don't know how this is gonna work.
I would try to maybe do a tilt and see what that's
I'm gonna do a swipe and then I'll roll into the tilts.
That is pretty different.
Yeah, agreed, Crystal. Randy, it is Liquid Diamonds casting resin. So if you do attempt to use this resin, I have to warn you that I added more white than probably I should have because it's still not opaque. It's like a milky color. And I don't know if my cells are going to survive it because it's so thin, right? So we will see we will see if it works or doesn't work. I'm also going to put some in a mold, a diamond mold. I don't have this linked on Amazon or anywhere because it was kind of like a last second decision to try this particular resin out.
Super tilt. That gold and pink looks so good together.
The gold that I have in here, it sank for the most part, which I'm not really that surprised about. So I'm gonna do some more thin lines. Because I know that it's just going to sink in and just leave a great little wisp. All right. We'll see how this guy sets up. I can tell you that I don't see any bubbles in the surface right now, which is great. And my gold is already sinking in and giving that nice vein. Oh my goodness, Linda, are you okay? So, B, if you could take a video of it to post in the group, we'll move on to our mold. Carol, I will absolutely do a 60 centimeter round pour with negative space using our favorite Color Obsession colors for an ocean pour.
I can't put the light on.
I don't know what 60 centimeters translates to in my brain. You guys are gonna love these colors IRL. I didn't even use purple.
It's the teal and the pink together.
Well, of course, but and this gold is veining out because a lot of it's sinking in. Thanks, y'all. So yeah, 24-inch round, can do. All right, I'm gonna go put this in our dust free zone.
Yeah. You need
And
to
I will be
watch
right
out
back.
for that, 'cause that's gonna drip on this floor.
This is one of the ones from last night that I am not thrilled about, but lucky for us, I'm just gonna cover it in more resin. Let's hit it with a little bit of clear. I would definitely not suggest doing a dirty pour or flip cup with this because they're gonna just meld into each other if I were to try it. Larry, the night is still young.
So dumped.
It probably would be good for a flood coat. I haven't cross-checked prices really. B, can you scroll up on that?
What?
Just scroll up on that screen. So what I'm seeing on this Turner's Warehouse is $34.99 for 24 ounces. I don't know what it is on Amazon though. No! It does say it has UV protectant, Angie, but it doesn't tell me like to what degree any of its heat resistance or anything like that is. There we go. Now we have another piece. Y'all, this is starting to like flow a lot more slowly. So this may not have an awesome working time. So I'm gonna go take this to the dust free zone.
That was fast.
At the risk of it, that's what she said. It got thicker quicker than I thought it would. All right. Sour cream, I would do the art coat for a flood coat because the quick coat does not have the UV resistance in it.
Diamonds.
So I'm going to put just a little bit of clear in here because I don't know why. And then I'm going to mix some more into the pink. It's almost starting to get warm. The resin is. I kind of forgot what it's like to work with a resin that doesn't have like a billion-year working time like Stone Coat does. So this is good. Basically, Clara, swipe, swipe, done. I feel like if you've done an acrylic pour, then you'll know what I'm talking about in that the more you kind of manipulate and mess around with your acrylic pour, the more it'll mix the colors together. And that's because it's a thinner medium. If you use like all the Floetrol and the silicone and water and a medium and the GAC and all that, it thins it out. So the thinner it is, the more likely it's going to mix with the other colors. Larry, it does say 24 hours, but I don't think they have that listed proper. Demold time is 24 to 48 hours. Turn or use in 2 to 5 days. I don't know what that means at all. So this is a diamond shaped mold. I have it listed on our Amazon. If you go down to the description box and click the link. Where am I? I'm over here. This is a diamond shape.
You may put you on a different one. Not like that one.
It's fine. How weird!
Is it not mixing?
Blurb.
Blurb?
You on overhead?
Yeah.
It just looks like, I don't know what it looks like. I don't want to say. Thank you, David.
Show it a little bit bigger now.
Probably Sally, but I wanted to do a review anyways. I've never made jewelry with any resin, let alone this. So I'm kind of testing its casting abilities in this little mold that I have. It's probably like 3 inches tall. So this will give me a good idea of its casting abilities, if it heats too much, too fast, or if it like bakes itself from being poured too thick, or if it doesn't release all the bubbles. This will give me a good indication. And right now it looks like there's no,
And this one right here.
it looks like there's no bubbles on the inside.
Did you stir it up or just mixed?
No, I just poured more clear on it.
Oh.
But there are some collecting on the top of this, just on the perimeter and on the middle. So we'll see. Basically, it does look like a lava lamp. All right, I'm going to drop some teal in there. Bye, Sherry. Tell everyone in the book club we said what's up. I don't know if that was a good idea. But I do want to keep pouring clear in here because that'll help me to know. Go. Don't know if this is a good idea at all. Now there's like a dark and teal blurb in there. But luckily for us all, I have this that I can also pour a whole bunch of clear in and see how it comes out.
So I posted on ATD's Poor People.
So right now, it does look like there's a lot of bubbles in this, but I did just pour it all in here. Where are you? You're over here. So you can see all the little bubbles in it right now. What a casting resin will do is kind of let those, it's so thin that it'll let all the bubbles float up and release the bubbles, ideally. We'll see. So I'm going to set those over here. And now I have still some more of this. How many coasters? 8, yes. Tiffany, that sounds lovely. I don't know if it'll do anything, but let's do that. We'll see if it sinks. All right, I've got gold drizzled into that. I forgot to use that. Dang it. Oh well, guess I'll have to do it now. I forgot to use my Bling It Red. I told y'all, living on the struggle bus today. That's awesome, Allie. Tell your clever daughter that we said, what's up? How's it going? Got some of that. This. Some of this. And some of this. And my Bling It. This Bling It Red looks more like a Bling It Pink, but I'm not mad at it. All right, let's heat and tilt and be rock stars. Shall we? We shall.
Heat and tilt, and heat and tilt.
It's gonna be part of my new resin workout video. The heat and tilt is very similar to the bend and snap. I'm tilting over another coaster because I feel like I don't waste resin that way. Because I'm frugal. Waste not, want not.
Not.
Okay, let's do this one. It's so crazy how it just makes purple. It just decides that purple. And look, I added more white into this than I typically would. And you can still see this like shadow looking area under the white. And that's actually the teal under where the white is. That's not normal. That shouldn't be there. But I guess it's just from it being so thin. I'm just covering all of the bare parts, and then I'm gonna tilt it around, and then that'll be it. Very simple version of coasters. Daphne, how are you doing? Shoot me an email if you need anything. Hope you're well. Y'all didn't get to any emails today because we were switching around our studio.
It took a lot longer than I thought it would.
I know, we're about half done.
We're over half done.
Well, I mean, for organizing and re-alphabetizing everything. This is not my favorite coaster. We're gonna have to swipe it up, y'all.
We're literally 85% done. What we gotta do is bring in Artisu. It's all swapped over.
This is very much thinner now. I mean, thicker. Why did I say thinner? I don't know. Tom, it does have the grout guides slightly in these, but it's not as invasive, obvious. I'm not sure the word. But I got them from Diane. Nope. Fireball Denise. What?
I don't know if those were those. I think we already used those. I think I bought those
Oh.
from Home Depot.
Well, there you go.
I think we already went through hers. There's a lot of them.
Well, having a car makes all the difference. It gives you a little bit more freedom. But I'm glad you have your car. See, the resin and that we usually use wouldn't already be making purple like this is, which is fine. I love purple. May have to glitter bomb this guy.
Oh, that's so weird.
I know.
Oh yeah, you could smell that. I can smell it. I mean, putting my nose up to it.
It's not as bad as like a quick coat.
It smells like a really rubbery plastic. The Jackson Pollock. Or I would just leave
gotta
that.
Pollock it. You spit to me? Pop quiz. What movie is that from? B, can you know? No? Okay, cool. Liar. No, you know it. Let's Pollock a little bit more of this up with the... What's he getting into?
Oh, he's got all those toys over there. I'm sure that's what he's doing.
That looks interesting. Gold. Needs more gold. Let's swipe this guy and be dern with it. Nope. That would have been bad. Carla, that was on 8 and we outgrew it. That one looks fun. That one can live. This one we're gonna have to cover, y'all. I can't have this one floating around the universe. So let's see what glitters we got. All right. So okay. Sippy, y'all. This one is about 800 square feet bigger than our last one. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure I either have a broken wrist or a cyst in my hand. Looks normal, so not normal. That's not normal. That or I'm just growing another hand to help me art. Who knows? All right, who are we fixing? We're fixing this one. Yes, we live and work out of the same. That's what Laura Taylor and Judy said, Clara. No, it doesn't hurt unless I like lean on it this way or lean on it that way. Let's gold glitter it. That's awesome, Daphne. That is super exciting. That's what everybody says. That's it. Y'all don't make me read. Ganglion. I don't know if I said that right. So I'm gonna have to go get it looked at because I don't want to grow another hand. It's not time for me to go. I saw it and I was like, so this is how it ends for me. This. And so I'm hoping that if it is something that I have to get taken care of, that they can like put me out for it because I have no pain tolerance. I'm not smashing it with a book. Thank you, Larry. How many studios have you had total? I've had 2 total. Jeff has had like 88 total. When all else fails, just add glitter. Just add glitter. Just add glitter. Great. Now I have pixie fart air. It's impossible to keep hair out of my studio. Cujo has free reign of our entire place. But basically, we have a dust-free zone. I think I am. I don't know. I can't like let it live, and I don't want to squish it myself because it's scary. So I'm just going to have somebody drain it. And I hope that they are like, okay, you're going to take a nap, and when you wake up, it's going to be gone. I hope. So looking at these, there's a little bit of bubbles down the edge. I'm just going to hit it real quick with this torch. If you put too much heat on it, it may melt your mold because they're silicone. So a little bit of heat and move on. This guy looks like a fabulous galaxy full of fabulosity, and the rest of them just look normal and awesome. Fabulosity is now a word. Look it up. It's in the thing. Anyways, let me show you the pieces from yesterday. They set up flawlessly. This is the first one, the second layer pour. Of course, it looks blue on here instead of teal, but you can see how my new cells went over the old cells and created just a new bit of dimension. And then we did this second one, which was mostly Bonaire blue. And it had the Bling It Gold that still sank, but it's got a nice subtle shimmer to it. So I think that's how I'm gonna have to use the Bling It's, is to just make sure I have it next to transparent so you can really, really see what those look like. Thank you, Sandy. Chad, that is Fantasy Fuchsia. Nope. Wild Jasmine. B. Larry said, I found that word in the Merriam-Webulosity dictionary.
Awesome.
Anyways, all the Bling It's are really gorgeous. Leslie did a really good job with those. Very, very pleased. And I hear she has some more colors coming out soon, so we will see. We will see. Okay, Miss, come here. I know it. I know it. Night, Margaret. I did also use Bling It Red, but it's kind of lost. I'm not surprised that it sunk immediately in this very thin resin. You can't see it in any of the pieces really, but we'll see how they set up for tomorrow. Gotta love Moose. This is how he likes to stand sometimes because he has the Fabulosity gene as well. Looks like this. Moo, are you a circus pup? Can baby kiss? Moo, can baby kiss? Baby kisses? No? Okay, not today. No worries. I do have the interference colors. I'll probably do those maybe tomorrow. Who knows? He had a great time at his sitters the other day. She takes such good care of him. I couldn't ask for anybody to do a better job. She loves him like I do. And he has a blast with all of the other babes that she has. Aw, thank you, Maria. He is a princess. He is a complete princess. My mom calls him Little Princess. Oh, I know it. Do something else, y'all. No, Chad, it is Wild Jasmine. I want to go to Bora Bora. Oh. We're not moving out of this space. We're just moving it around. Yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to see, Mary Jane, we just ran out of room in our office space, and I didn't have any room to put all of the. I'm so excited, Courtney. We don't have all the room I needed for the new Just Resin colors and glitters. So, okay. You don't have to get down. Oh, Jeff's paying for us to all go to Bora Bora. I had no idea. I didn't get the invite, so I was just wondering. Hey, Shelly. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Join our Facebook group to see the true color videos of all the pieces. And follow us on Snapchat to see behind the scenes of all the things that we do. Okay. I gotta take this little nugget out, but I will see you guys mañana. Same time, same place. Deal? Deal. It's time to go potty. It's time to go pee on things. It is I know it. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in, seeing what we're up to, being a part of our product tests. It was fun. Miss y'all when we're not here and you're here. Anyways, I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Be kind to one another. Where are you? You're in there? You never know what someone may be going through. So, be sweet. All right, y'all. Bye.
I said bye.